Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. The Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense takes the field. Legendary Tennessee coach General Bob Neyland used to say you never know what a football player's made of until he faces Alabama. We're about to find out what everybody's made of, guys.
Yes, we are, and this rivalry is so great. Growing up in the South, man, you knew the third Saturday in October was throwdown, was big-name Tennessee, big-name Alabama, Jesse, and they were going to go at it.
And, David, it just feels like when these two teams take the field, there's just a different...
Hard running there. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 3rd and 6. Working that left side now. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Trying to find his man on first down. He's going to take a shot. Incomplete thanks to the... It's a pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the misfire, now on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to him again. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
It's a really nice-looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, you know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers, and then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. Fires to the wideout. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bama! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
7, Tennessee, 0.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Big Orange able to escape with a close win the last time they saw the tie.
The last game, Tennessee came out firing right out of the gate. They were ready to go. They were locked in and dialed in. David, in this one, they're going to have to do that again. You cannot get behind the Tide in a game of this magnitude.
No, but how about last year building confidence for this year? Knowing that you beat the mighty Crimson Tide, it gives you confidence. You know you can do it again. Start this game off with that confidence.
And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how you feel about this, playing your old squad, like it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
You want to talk about leg talent? That kid just made that kick 40-plus yards into the wind. That's incredible.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense working from the pistol. He'll do it himself. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They've got the screen set up. At the 35, he's loose. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance.
And you think of some of the legends that have trolled the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Paul Bear Bryant, Johnny Majors, Nick Saban. This has been such a critical game, not just in the SEC, but all across college football as well, Dave.
Yeah, in 1901, going back that far, this rivalry, the fans absolutely don't like each other. They don't like anything about each other. Every time the other team's playing, they're cheering against them. This game has always meant a lot.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Bob.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Running back searching for a hole. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. There's no getting around the fact that they have really scuffled in the first half of SEC play, and now the task is to try to turn it around.
Well, and a lot of times it requires shifting your goals, and this is not how you want it to start, but how can we win this week and take advantage of every opportunity we get, Jesse? So it hasn't been ideal, but there's still some talent, and you can still salvage some wins on the schedule.
Yeah, it's all about finishing the season strong, right? I think this team believes that in this last week, they were able to sort of reset their focus on doing exactly that. They believe they have the horses in the locker room to win games like this. This could be the momentum shift they need.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Play number 9 on this drive. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He caught it, and he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They keep attacking through the air. And that ball is picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here.
Intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete to the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out of the backfield, he's open. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. And that one's way too far for everybody. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And it's right down the boulevard.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
On the run from inside his own 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
The Vols will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Line gets set. First down. He'll start this drive firing. Going to try to get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 4. They'll throw it on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab on the left. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
That's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Dances away from the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snap.
A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can...
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
After that last completion, it's second down. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown Tide. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Fires to the big fella. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Bully ball on 3rd and short. The Volunteers brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Hand off from the shotgun. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Offense gets set for second down. trying play action. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Offense set on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll try the run. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. The handoff keeps working on that clock. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The give to the back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They go to the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Gives it to the back on the draw. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here we go with the run on 4th down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. The Tide is high and rolling as they try to send Rocky Top to rock bottom, and they've built a big lead.
And Alabama's simply been the more physical team in this game, and you're starting to see that exert itself here in the 2nd half. They're pulling away, David. Tennessee's going to have to do something here, keep this thing close.
And the hard part for Tennessee is you got to stay positive. You got to believe you can win. This series hasn't always been in their favor, and they kind of know Bama's had their number of late, but they got to stay positive. They got to make something happen on this next drive.
And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Hodges. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. To the air on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Volunteers want to move quickly.
Third down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to... He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Vols will line it up on 1st and 10.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
But he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most